to this week's episode of the Saturday Showdown. We are just 24 hours away from episode 22, so we have got a lot of action here for you tonight. But before we get into any of that, if you are new here, please could you go down and hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the action here at N-FHW. But now it's time for our opening contest, and today, once again, Doug Williams is squaring off against Big Daddy. So we join this match already in action, as the action has spilled to the outside, and Big Daddy is in control, just launching Doug Williams down onto that arena floor. Referee with that count. Oh, just throwing Williams up to a 6 count. And this feud has been going on for a while. Big Daddy seems to be obsessed with Doug Williams at the moment. He cannot cope. He cannot accept that Doug Williams is also a British wrestling legend. He believes that he is the only man who should have that monocle. And he is determined to take it away from Doug. Although Doug Williams has yet to be beaten by Big Daddy in all of their encounters so far, Williams has prevailed. And Big Daddy setting Williams up on that top rope. A big double axe handle from the top by Williams, changing the flow of the match. And as we mentioned earlier, we are just 24 hours away from episode 22, where we have got our first ever Royal Rumble match for the gentlemen, where the winner will get a shot at the title at episode 23. It's a 30-man Rumble, so it is going to be mayhem. You're not going to want to miss that one. Make sure you put a note in your calendar. Oh, Big Daddy tapping on the outside, but you can't win the match there. I'm surprised Williams released the hold. But as I was saying, make sure you put a note in your calendar for tomorrow at episode 22, Dream Eater. The first ever N-FHW Royal Rumble match. Williams going up to that top rope. Oh, misses. Big Daddy just sidestepped. But Williams still in control. And a big DDT plants Big Daddy. Williams sent back into the ring. Oh, Big Daddy catches with that big kick. Gets him up. Spin to the big power bomb. There's a cover. And that is going to be it.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy has finally defeated Doug Williams in one-on-one action here at N-FHW. And you've got to wonder, is that going to end this hatred that Big Daddy has for Doug Williams? Well, make sure you continue watching N-FHW to find out. But now it is time for the tag team titles to be on the line, as the defending champions, the Rockers, Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels, are defending against the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal. And we join this match already in progress. And if you do want to see the full title matches and the main event of every Saturday Showdown, they are uploaded to our Patreon page for all paying members. So if you want to head over there, the details are in the description of this video. And that's just one of the many benefits you can get over on our Patreon. But Shawn Michaels misses the sweet chin music, but hits that lovely drop kick. But takes his attention off Hawk, and you can't afford to do that, as Hawk just plants him with that spine buster. And you can see in the top corner, we do have a countdown going. All of our tag team matches, one-on-one tag team matches, do have a 10-minute time limit because tag team matches have been known to go on for excessively long times here in N-FHW. So we have capped them at 10 minutes. If there is no winner, there is no winner. But hopefully one of the teams will prevail here today. Marty Jannetty going after Animal. Drop kick takes Animal down. Hawk back into the ring. And that's a wise tactic, taking the opponent off of the apron. That prevents Hawk from being able to make the tag. But there's a cover. Shawn Michaels breaking it up. There's Hawk going up to that top rope. Big elbow connects to Jannetty. Driving Jannetty's face into that turnbuckle. Big scoop slam. And Hawk going up again. There's a tag to Michaels. Hawk realises though. Oh, a lovely crucifix bomb. And Shawn Michaels going over to Animal. You think Animal would realise what's going on by now, instead of just standing there and taking it. Jannetty out there. Referee admonishing Jannetty. Jannetty just throwing Hawk back in. Michaels blocking that leg. Goes for a cover. And that is going to be it.
Here are your winners and still the N-FHW Tag Team Champions, the Rockers.
A bit of a surprise there, putting Hawk away with that leg drop over the leg. But anyway, it's going down in the record books. The Rockers are still the N-FHW Tag Team Champions. And speaking of tag team action, we have got our first ever mixed gender tag. So we're going to head down to ringside and join this match already in progress. As we have got the Rising Phoenix champion and the Ascension champion, Ravishing Rita and Elton Prince, going against their opponents at tomorrow, episode 22. The Party Boy Grazza Gates and Maxxine Dupri. So Grazza Gates will be challenging Elton Prince tomorrow at episode 22 for that Ascension title. And he is a former Ascension champion himself. And Maxxine Dupri got that surprising victory over Ravishing Rita on the Monday night matchups last week. And she has earned herself a spot at Rita at episode 22 for the Rising Phoenix title. As Rita coming in, breaking up that cover. So if you don't know the rules of a mixed gender match, the men are only in there with the men and the ladies can only be in there with the ladies. If there is a tag, there has to be a tag on the other team as well. So you won't see Elton Prince in there and Maxxine Dupri or Grazza Gates in there with Ravishing Rita. There you go, there's a tag. So Rita is in. Questionable decision there by Grazza Gates to make the tag when Elton Prince was down. As Rita is taking control, but Maxxine manages to find her way out of that bear hug. Sends Rita off the ropes, ducks underneath. Lovely arm drag, takes Rita over. There's a cover. Just a 1 count. Ravishing Rita kicking out with authority. And a tag to Grazza Gates, meaning Elton Prince needs to come back in. And Prince with that big clubbing blow to the back of Grazza. Ducks underneath. Oh, just pops Grazza high into the air. But Grazza Gates, stunned I think, couldn't quite get back up as quick as he wanted to. Big chop there by Prince. Oh, and just raking Grazza's eyes over that top rope. And there's a tag to Rita. Grazza Gates rolling to the outside. Rita taking Maxxine down, just spinning around on her back. Just humiliating Maxxine Dupri. Like I say, it was an upset victory because Maxxine Dupri, that is the only match she has ever won here in N-FHW. So can she pull it out the bag tomorrow? At episode 22, make sure you tune in to find out. Rita going for that pile driver. It connects. Maxxine Dupri is down. And that is going to be it.
Here are your winners, the team of Ravishing Rita and Elton Prince.
Ravishing Rita putting away Maxxine Dupri with that pile driver. But can she do that tomorrow? And who will come out on top between Elton Prince and Grazza Gates? But now we've got more action for you, and it is a fatal four-way match. So we're going to head down to ringside, enjoying this match already in progress, as Edward Pony, Dusty Rhoads, Cactus Jack, and the debuting Iestyn Rees are all in action here. Now, we have seen Iestyn Rees' tag team partners, Mark Haskins and Joel Redman, in action here in N-FHW. But this is the first time that we have seen Iestyn Rees in action. And what a tall order he has got here. Three very big men, and Edward Pony just looking minuscule compared to everyone else in the ring. But don't take anything away from Pony. He is still undefeated here in N-FHW. There's Pony over with Cactus. Cactus fighting back. Oh, Dusty Rhoads distracts Cactus there. Cactus ejected from the ring. And a big clothesline by Rhoads. Just pounding away on the 50-pound man. And you may be wondering why there's still steps in the ring. Well, there are no disqualifications here in this fatal four-way. So the stairs are as legal as a wrist lock. It's Dusty Rhoads in the ring. Oh, Cactus Jack with that sledgehammer right into the back of both Edward Pony and Dusty Rhoads. And Edward Pony breaking up that 3 count. Iestyn Rees with a chair on the outside. The cover broken up by Rees. Dusty Rhoads, Iestyn Rees in the ring. Cactus Jack going after Pony. Oh, Dusty Rhoads, a big flurry into that DDT onto the steel chair. Iestyn Rees taking a battering by the American Dream. And now Dusty Rhoads with the chair. And this is just mayhem here. There's all 4 men in the ring, although Dusty Rhoads just been thrown out. Oh, Edward Pony with that chop block. Big DDT on Cactus Jack. Pony ducks underneath Iestyn. Hits him that lovely neck breaker. And that is it.
Here is your winner, Edward Pony.
Edward Pony defies all odds, being the smallest man in there, but still managing to get the win, hitting Iestyn Rees. And Edward Pony is still undefeated here in N-FHW. but we are not going to hang around. We've got another match for you as Fentos is taking on Typhoon, and we join this match already in progress. As Fentos in control here over Typhoon. Drops that elbow and Fentos just assaulting Typhoon. Vicious stabs. Cody Rhoads. That's Cody Rhoads' music. Fentos looking for Rhoads, taking his eyes off of Typhoon. And Typhoon capitalising. Hitting Fentos with that bear hug slam. Just a 2 count though. And why did Cody Rhoads' music hit? As Typhoon going up to that top rope. This could be dangerous for Fentos. That big splash, that has got to cracked a couple of ribs. But Fentos avoiding the elbow. Oh, sidewalk slam. The power display of Fentos there. Misses that spear. Oh, Typhoon, not Tugboat. The artist formerly known as Tugboat, coming back with those clotheslines. There's a pin. Just a 2 count. Fentos getting his shoulders up. But Typhoon relentless with his assault. Just bringing Fentos away from those ropes. Oh, big spear by Fentos. But somehow Typhoon manages to kick out. Just a 2 count. And Fentos, you can see the frustration building as he's driving the head. Goes for a beautiful moonsault, but no one home. And now Typhoon once again going to that top rope. Oh, big headbutt. Not going for the cover though. As Fentos trying to put those ropes between himself and Typhoon. But Typhoon brings him back in the ring. And just drops the weight down on the back of the neck, back of the head of Fentos. And a big splash. There's a cover. Oh, just a 2 count. Somehow Fentos manages to kick out. But Fentos still down. And a big elbow. And another big splash. And Typhoon has done it.
Here's your winner, Typhoon.
Typhoon pinning the former N-FHW champion Fentos. And what a victory that is in the record books for Typhoon. But now it's time for our main event of the evening. And this was a match requested by the Ultimate Warrior himself, as he's going one-on-one in a non-title match against El Gran Queso. And remember, the last couple of weeks, El Gran Queso has injected himself into the matches of the Ultimate Warrior. And the Warrior is not a happy bunny. He is asked to face El Gran Queso tonight, ahead of his big title defense against Voodoo tomorrow, episode 22. As the Warrior shoulder tackling Queso down. The Warrior pressing Queso high above his head. And just lets Queso plummet to the earth. And there's a splash. Just a 2. Queso, one tough competitor. Not going to be put away easily by the Warrior. As he sends the Ultimate Warrior over that top rope. Oh, Queso just jumping down. Taking the fight to the Warrior on the outside. Referee with that count going. And we don't want to see either guy counted out. We need this feud settled. The Queso hits that beautiful moonsault. Referee up to a 6 count. Queso back in the ring. Is he going to stay? Is he going to let the Warrior get counted out? Referee up to an 8 count. Oh, Warrior just in. I believe Queso was going to happily take a count out victory there. But the Warrior back in, dropping Queso over the ropes. And now just launching him. Warrior gets Queso up. Pile driver! Warrior not going for the cover. I think he wants to inflict more punishment on Queso here. And you can't really blame him after what Queso has been doing the past couple of weeks. Warrior, nothing fancy, just throwing Queso around. Oh, into the ring post. And over by our ring announcer and timekeeper now. Warrior sending Queso back into the ring. And once again, the Warrior just throwing Queso like a bag of spuds. And Queso just can't seem to get back into the groove here. Warrior pressing Queso once again. There's a pin. And that is it. The Warrior wins.
Here is your winner, the Ultimate Warrior.
The Older Boy victorious, but that is going to be it for this episode of the Saturday Showdown. Make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all the action here. The Warrior going after Queso. I mean, you can't really blame him, but we cannot stay on this for much longer. Unfortunately, our time is up. Join us tomorrow for episode 22.